If you are bored, come to Colorado. It has the best ski resorts in Vail, Breckenridge, and Aspen. Colorado has a rodeo festival on the 4th of July in Greeley. You can also look for gold because Colorado was the first gold rush state. Did you know you can stand in 4 states at once? At the Four Corners Monument, you can stand in Colorado, Utah, New Mexico, and Arizona. Colorado is a good place to visit.
Looking for family fun? Well, New Hampshire is full of family fun. Here, they have the White Mountains, which are great for skiing. The Old Man Mountain is great for working out with your family. In January, dog sledding is a great summer activity. At Hopkinton State Fair, they have fun rides, delicious foods, and lots of family fun. Riverfest Celebrations is a fun family activity when you are on vacation.
Do you need a fun, exciting place to visit? Then New York's the place for you. Here we have the 9/11 Memorial. The 9/11 Memorial was made in memory of all the people that lost their lives when the Twin Towers crashed. If you want to visit a place less sad, come to the Statue of Liberty. It represents the United States' freedom. Another wonderful place to visit in New York is the Empire State Building. The Empire State Building is located in Manhattan. On New Year's Eve, you can come to Times Square and watch the ball drop to declare news. I hope you decide to come to New York and visit all these amazing places.
Do you need a home away from home? Try West Virginia. They have cool stuff like Blackwater Falls. Get horseback riding and loads more. Do you like hiking? Then come to the Appalachian Mountains. It is a very good exercise. River rafting is a fun thing to do in West Virginia. You work with a team and get through the current. After all that, you can go to the Civil War Museum. So come on down to West Virginia.
Are you looking for a place to visit? Well, Kansas is the place to be. If you go to Kansas, you can go to the Kansas City Women's Fair in Bonner Springs, where you can dress as how it was in the European 16th century and participate in entertainment. Also, when you are in Kansas, you can go to the Agriculture Hall of Fame, which is also in Bonner Springs. There you can see some of the agricultural innovators like Thomas Jefferson, George Washington Carver, and John Deere. You can also go to a Kansas farm and see the American bison. That's why you should visit Kansas.
Are you looking for a summer vacation? Well, Mississippi is a good place to visit. In June, you could visit the Highway 61 Blues Festival in Leland. It celebrates the classic Mississippi blues born at the Delta. The Mississippi Parade in Pittsburgh has marching band and dog team. You can see some amazing talents from contestants at the Mississippi Parade. Do you like to relax? The East Gulf Coastal Plain is known for its sandy beaches and more modern. Mississippi has a lot of Civil War history. You can look at the National Memorial Park in Vicksburg.
Over to Oklahoma. We have fun places to visit and cool things to learn. Did you know that Oklahoma has 55,646 miles of shoreline that you can relax in, even though it's in the middle of the country? At the Oklahoma City Zoo, we have many endangered species that you can see before they die out. Come to Oklahoma.
Are you tired out and need a vacation? Come to California and never be bored. You can see the Golden Gate Bridge or even drive over it. Or you could visit the state capitol in Sacramento. If you don't want to do any of those, you could go to the beach for a while. Another fun place to visit is Disneyland. I hope you consider coming to California.
Come visit North Dakota, Fort Union, near Williston, the largest event takes place in the third weekend of June. They like birding and having festival in August, Sully's Hills Nation Game. They have a Dakota Heritage. Come to Jamestown Civic Center to see entertainment. They have a North Dakota State Fair for 9 days on the third week of July. They have Planes of Planes. It is an air show sponsored by North Dakota chapter of the Experimental Invention.
Nevada has beautiful places to see. Las Vegas is a good place to see because the lights are beautiful. Another place to see is the PGA Golf Tournament because you can see some amazing golfers. Cool thing to see is the winter Reno because you can see people riding horses in the arena. You could also enter the Great Reno Balloon Race. The hot air balloons are cool to ride in. The Mint 400 Desert Race in Las Vegas is a cool sight to see.
Do you want to see a famous monument or somewhere to be on vacation? South Dakota has Mount Rushmore. It is a famous monument. It has 4 famous presidents on it that are the most influential. You could see the Crazy Horse Memorial. It is near the town of Custer. Come to South Dakota.
Want to go somewhere fun? Go to Maryland. There are a lot of fun events near fall and summer. You can go downtown to where the ports are selling their wares. Another fun thing to do is go to the Strawberry Festival where they sell strawberries, and there is food and games to play. Yummy, that sounds good. On Labor Day, Chris Field Summers Cave Marion comes alive. Also in October, people gather in a county to celebrate the fall foliage. So go to Maryland.
Looking for a place to go? Come to Oregon. In the summer on a hot day, you could eat scrumptious gelato at Sea Star Gelato in Seaside. In the spring through fall, you can go to the Enchanted Forest theme park, which is a great family activity. Alderman Peony Gardens is one of the leading peony growers and grows peony flowers like Pink Pearl and Margaret's Delight. Finally, Multnomah Falls, a beautiful waterfall, has an adventurous bridge to walk across.
To visit Utah. If you are in the mood to swim, do it in Utah's Great Salt Lake. Don't forget to visit the confusing rock formations in the Bryce Canyon. Shop and admire the Temple Square in Salt Lake City. See the Utah Capitol in Salt Lake City, where Utah history was made in 1895. If you are into space and stars, visit the Canyonlands.
Hello, welcome to Connecticut. I hope you enjoy your stay. Let me tell you some fun things to do. In Bridgeport, Connecticut, there is a festival called Barnum Festival and Parades. The famous ringleader named Barnum was celebrated for how many cool, dangerous, amazing acts he did. You could also visit the Kenilworth Lake. You could go swimming, boating, and other sports too. I hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you for coming.
Come to visit Montana, where there are many places to visit, like Grasshopper Glacier, where grasshoppers are frozen alive. Glacier and Yellowstone National Parks have hundreds of different animal species. Yellowstone is also a volcanic hotspot. In Montana, you can climb the Rocky Mountains and hike too. The Museum of the Rockies is a place you can find original artifacts from Montana. You should visit Montana sometime soon.
Come to Idaho to have some fun. The Shoshone Falls are near Twin Falls, known as the Niagara of the West. The Shoshone Falls are 1,000 feet wide and plunge about 212 feet, which is about 50 feet further than Niagara Falls. Cinco de Mayo, Caldwell, a traditional Mexican holiday, is celebrated with a parade led by Charro horse riders.
A great place to visit. North Carolina is a turkey state and has a lot of food to gobble up. You can visit North Carolina State Capitol Rally and learn about it. You can also visit the first ever hotel. You can even sleep there. Kitty Hawk is where the Wright brothers took their first flight. This is really interesting place to visit. North Carolina is a great place to visit.
You can chase roadrunners in New Mexico. New Mexico usually mines. New Mexico has mountains you can climb. The state fish is the New Mexico Cutthroat Trout. There are many things to do at New Mexico.
You can learn a lot in Ohio, like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and the Columbia Zoo and Aquarium has so many different kinds of animals. You can even see Lake Erie. There are all kinds of art, including sculptures. You could even touch a giraffe there. You should come to Ohio.
Florida has many cool animals like manatees, porpoises, mockingbirds, Florida panthers, largemouth bass, snailfish, zebra long-winged butterflies, and alligators. You can go to Walt Disney World or relax on the beach too.
Come to Wyoming. There are lots of things to see and do. Yellowstone National Park is the nation's largest and most popular park. Old Faithful is at Yellowstone too. Devil's Tower is a huge volcanic rock that rises 867 feet above northeastern Wyoming. Wyoming State Fair and Rodeo features a rodeo, carnival, agricultural, and industrial exhibits, and the Pioneer Museum. Rock Pile Museum was built on a huge rock pile that became a landmark. The museum offers year-round fun, including dipping candles, making butter, and much more. Come and visit Wyoming.
Come to Washington, a great place to visit. There are a lot of fun activities to go to, like the Space Needle. It is a fun place to visit because it has an overview of the city of Seattle. The Rocky Mountains are an epic place to visit because you can hike and climb them. Mount St. Helens is the largest inactive volcano in the United States. Mount Rainier is a fun snowy mountain to sled, snowboard, and ski on. Come to Washington.
Come to Arkansas and see the hot springs. Sometimes they can get up to 180 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot. Come to the forest and see the white-tailed deer. You could see the state gem. It is the diamond. You could go and see some of the largest cities in Arkansas: Little Rock, Fort Smith,
North Little Rock, Fayetteville. In Little Rock, you can go to the Territorial Fair. Lasts a week. Get down there quick.
Texas is right by the Gulf of Mexico. You can fish. The Alamo is a popular historic site. Texas is a great place to visit.